January 19th, this year, 2024, I turned 63. For me to have a 63rd birthday is very special because all the past 6 years, I've gone through hell and back with my triple-negative breast cancer diagnosis. I'm cancer-free for more than 4 years. I am so grateful for my healing. And I have learned so much on my journey. And today in this video, I'd like to share top 3 of my learnings that come to mind. And hopefully this will resonate with you and can help you on your journey back to health. First is we must be the CEO for our healing. We must wake up the physician inside of us, and we must advocate for ourselves. What I mean by that is we are the patients, we are also the physician and the nurse inside of us, for us. There are so many situations require us, the patients, to make decision. No one can make the decision for us but ourselves. And there are other situations on the healing journey that decision already made for us by the healthcare professionals, by the doctors, oncologists. But we have to really feel comfortable with those decisions, and we have to advocate for ourselves if the decision not align with our value, with our belief, and not in our best interest. Let me share my experience to demonstrate that. As soon as I was diagnosed through needle biopsy, the surgery was scheduled. Before the surgery, the surgeon asked me, do I want mastectomy or lumpectomy? And I asked her, I said, what's the difference? Which one's better in your professional opinion? And she said, it's your choice because there's no difference in terms of life expectancy. And I was quite confused. How could that be no difference? One is a simple operation, another one is to remove the whole breast. It's a big operation and long recovery. And in my own mind, I was thinking, well, mastectomy, remove the whole breast, remove more tissues. So there's less chance for the cancer cells still remain after operation if we remove more. So I decided to do mastectomy. And later on, I learned that the cancer cell, not only in the tissue, but also in the blood, is called a cancer stem cell. Even if the surgeon remove all the cancer cells in the tissue, we still have cancer cells in the blood. And those are the cancer cells that causes reoccurrence, cause cancer to spread. So knowing what I know now, I will now choose mastectomy. I would choose lumpectomy because lumpectomy is much simpler operation. There are no hospital stay and very fast recovery. 6 months into my healing, through MRI, they discover another lump on another breast. So this time, I learned from my experience. I asked the surgeon to only do the surgery, only do lumpectomy, no needle biopsy, no mastectomy, only lumpectomy. However, she told me the standard care in BC, Canada is either you do biopsy, then surgery, or do surgery and radiation. Either or. You cannot only do lumpectomy, nothing else. In order to get around that, I said to surgeon, I said, okay, I promise I will do radiation. So she went ahead, had a lumpectomy. A very quick recovery, a very simple operation, quick recovery after that. And I told her I'm now doing radiation. So, you see, the knowledge allowed me to be confidently make a choice in my own best interest. The physician in me woke up and made the decision, just one step back. The reason I did not want needle biopsy the second time was because the first time when they did a needle biopsy, I was actually looking at the screen. When I was looking at the screen, the big long needle going into it, through all the tissues, and take a piece of flesh and drag that all the way out. That's how they test the the cancer cell to see what type of cancer it is. So right after needle biopsy, the cancer, the lump spread, the lump getting flatter and bigger, went from 2 centimeter to our 3 centimeter, just overnight. And if you read up on literature, you will learn that needle biopsy can cause cancer spread. And in my personal experience, definitely made it larger, more painful afterwards. So I didn't want a needle biopsy. After the surgery, my oncologist called me, say, I need to do chemo, because the diagnosis was triple negative grade 3 breast cancer. Triple negative is the most aggressive form of breast cancer, and then it's grade 3 is most aggressive. And she said, even though you had a clear margin and your lymph nodes are clear, and then she asked me, do I want low dose chemo or high dose chemo? And I asked again, what's the difference? What would be better option? And she said, low dose chemo, you will do chemo for a longer period of time. High dose chemo, you do a shorter period of time. It's, again, my personal choice. I asked her if the chemo drug she assigned to me is specific for triple negative breast cancer. And to my surprise, and she said, no, they use the same chemo drug on all types of breast cancer. Ironically, triple negative breast cancer has no receptors to chemo drug. But sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And she said, if it doesn't work, she has 2 more chemo drug I can try. But at the same time, if the chemo drug does not work the first time, I will be automatically stage 4, terminal stage, incurable. So any treatment after that will be only for life extension. I was horrified by the possibilities. So I need to do some research. I really need to make my decision carefully because it could be life or death. So I went away. I did my research. Of all the things I look at, Gerson therapy jumped out as the one resonate with me the most. Gerson therapy through evidence-based science demonstrated the cancer condition is due to the compromised, weakened immune system. If we can boost the immune system, then the disease condition will change. We'll be able to overcome, conquer cancer. So that just resonated with me. There's a cause, there's an effect. To say cancer has nothing to do with the immune system, it just does not make any sense to me. So the physician in me made a decision. I'm going to pursue Gerson therapy as my main healing protocol instead of chemotherapy. The physician in me also put together a healing team to help me on my journey. My healing team consists of a new oncologist. I switched to a different oncologist that is supportive of natural healing protocols. I reach out to one of the local naturopath doctor where I can get IV injections and also do cancer stem cell testing. I hired a Gerson practitioner that helped me with my Gerson healing protocols, supplements, and make adjustment to my healing protocols. I was fully dedicated to my healing protocol. After 20 months, I was declared cancer-free. How do I know I was cancer-free? Because I used this liquid biopsy testing methods to test the cancer stem cell in my blood. Within 6 months' time, the cancer stem cell in my blood dropped from 130 times higher than the normal range to within normal range. I knew I was on the right track. I was so happy for my healing. I was so encouraged for my healing protocol. So I was very dedicated to continue until when I reached 20 months' time, I was declared cancer-free. That was the happiest day in my life. So another thing I'm going to mention is a breast implant. So before the surgeon also asked me if I want a breast implant. My immediate answer is no, I don't want breast implant because I didn't want to complicate my life. As I was fighting for my life, I don't care how I look. I don't want to spend energy and attention on cosmetics. But the surgeon insists, because he said he cannot reverse your decision. She will do the surgery differently if I decide to have an implant. And then that process cannot be reversed. So I have to be very careful with my decision. She insists that I do a consultation with an implant specialist. I didn't want to do that, but she insists, so I did. And after the consultation, my decision is still the same. No, I said no to implant. But I can see many people would have changed their mind because it sounds really, really good. There's no side effects. The new silicone gel is safe, and you will look like a real breast. It just sounds really good. I can see people will change their mind. So that's another critical decision point, whether or not you have an implant and no implant. There's so many women had an implant, many years later experience ill side effects. I was so glad I made decisions. I said no to implant. So as you can see, there are so many decision points along the healing journey. We, patients, need to make the decision for ourselves. So we need to be the CEO of our healing. We need to become the physician inside of us to help us to make the decision. So knowledge will help us, and also knowledge will increase our confidence in our healing protocol. When we confidence in our healing protocol and know why we do what we do, we are more determined. We are stronger to overcome obstacles along the way. We are more likely to stay on track to achieve the success. And my second learning is that our body truly has innate ability to heal. It was astonishing how my body changed, even through the first couple months. I was 45 pounds overweight for a long time. I tried to lose weight, nothing worked. I pretty much just gave up. I figured that's the way it is. That's when we get middle age and put on some weight. There's nothing can help. But during the first month, I quickly started noticeably losing weight. Every day I weigh myself, weight started to come off, and I feel so good. It's not like you are on a healing journey, you feel bad. I feel good. I did go through some healing crisis, healing reactions, but overall, I feel energetic. I feel clear mind, energetic, and I knew based on how I feel, I was in a good place. So what is Gerson therapy? Why it works so well? Gerson therapy use juice, organic food, and supplement to flood the body with nutrients. At the same time, using coffee enema to remove the toxins from the body. So within a few months, I lost 40 pounds. My blood cancer stem cell dropped from 130 times higher to within normal range. The best part of boosting immune system is that when you heal one, you heal all. One thing is I've been wearing my glasses. I've been wearing reading glasses in order to work on the computer, look at my phone for many, many years before my diagnosis. As I was healing on Gerson therapy, I slowly started and used less of my reading glasses without me even noticing that. And one day when I was looking for my reading glasses, I don't even know where I put it. When I reached 60, I completely get rid of my reading glasses. And even today, I do not require reading glasses to work on my computer, look at my phone, even when I do sewing to put a thread in the needle without reading glasses. Is that amazing? That's truly amazing. I'm so pleased. And another one is I have been suffering seasonal allergy for over 30 years. Every year in the early spring, I start to sneeze, itchy eyes, headache, runny nose, and sometimes that could last for months and months, 4 months, 6 months. I had an allergy pill, I had an injection, nothing helps. Within 1 year on Gerson therapy, my allergy condition went away. So now I can work in my garden, I can mow the grass, no problem. Such a big relief. So with all the healing I experienced with Gerson therapy, I just want to make it clear, I'm not against conventional treatment. I am not against chemo. Chemo can be life-saving for many people who are dealing with the cancer, who try to heal from cancer. And conventional treatment can be life-saving, especially for acute conditions. What I'm saying is, we need to be the CEO for our own healing journey. We need to study, research, and to see what healing protocols, a combination of healing protocols might work for ourselves. Some people use the natural healing, some people use combination natural conventional, and some people choose conventional only. But even with conventional only, you still need to change your habits, the way you live. You cannot go back to the old way of living that result the cancer condition. Each of us need to make a decision to choose a treatment protocol that resonates with us the most. I do believe if we have confidence in our healing protocol, we're fully involved, we understand why and how, we have much better chance to recover. We have much better chance to heal. As my body was healing, I started noticing my emotional change. I started to look at things differently. I started to feel differently. And that led to my third learning. And that is the physical healing activated emotional healing and spiritual growth. To my surprise, my healing journey woke me up spiritually. Like before my diagnosis, I had this desire to develop my spiritual path. But because of everyday busy life, I never really had the time or the immediate need to pursue that other than wishful thinking. But at the start of my healing journey, I feel this urge to go to church, to get to know Jesus, to invite Jesus to come to my life, to feel the unconditional love from God. The Bible verses and stories really provide a lot of comfort and encouragement during my most difficult times. And I think the unconditional love from God allowed me to examine my emotional trauma from the past with love, compassion for others. What I learned is those trapped emotions it's like a tumor in the physical body. Those trapped emotions cause illness in our body. So we need to release those trapped emotions. We need to resolve those unresolved feelings. And then once I have done that, I feel so much lighter. I feel so much in peace. I don't have anyone I hold grudges against, and I forgive myself or forgive others. That's really made me feel lighter, more peaceful, more joyful, and more loving. Before my diagnosis, I was very career-oriented, very goal-driven. And I tend to worry a lot. I feel anxious about what bad things could happen in the future that I have no control over. Or waiting for the good things to happen so that I can be happy. Through Zen Master Thich Nhat Hanh's teaching, you know what I realized? That we have enough condition today to be happy. We don't need external condition to be aligned in the future in order for us to be happy. To live is to live in the present moment, here and now. So once we live in the present moment, here and now, we don't feel depressed about the things happening in the past that we cannot change. We don't feel anxious, anxiety about the future that hasn't arrived yet. We just fully immerse ourselves in the present moment to really live. To live mindfully is to live in the current moment. So I learned to do that. I don't worry about if my cancer going to be healed in 2 years, 3 years time. I just want taking care every day what I do to help my body to heal, to be present, to be happy, peaceful, to be present. I was thinking, even if I don't heal, if I fully worried I'm not even live today. My life is ending today. But if I don't worry, I do what I need to do today to help the future me. And if I can fully live today, I'm living the life. Regardless of what happens tomorrow, I'm living my life today. I learned to give my worries to God. God knows what my future is going to be. Once I leave my worry to God, I feel free to live in the current moment. And this kind of mindset and way of thinking allow me to live more with joy, more peacefully, and more compassionate and more loving. So those are my top 3 learnings. The first one is to be the CEO of our healing journey, to wake up the physician in us and to advocate for ourselves. Number 2 is our body truly has the innate ability to heal. All we have to do is to provide the right condition to allow our body to do its work. And number 3 is physical healing will activate emotional healing and spiritual growth. And those emotional healing and spiritual growth also will help our physical healing, allow us to be more compassionate, more loving, more in peace, and to live life to the fullest. So to be 63 this year and healthy and happy is the biggest blessing from God. I'm very, very grateful for my healing. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope what I shared resonate with you, and I hope the best for your healing, for your good health and long life. Thank you, and I'll see you next video.